Sykes and Alicia Clark, and stayed seamless with the philosophy and culture and playing with joy as being the top tier point of emphasis there.
Mitchell in transition, lays that up and in for our first bucket of the game.
So Craves in there, get off and get loose.
Mitchell 3 off the mark, long rebound ends up with Sims. Sims, nice pocket pass. Boston foul line jumper.
The floor and then not being able to contribute physically, so she has been able to lead her injured team by example.
Sims gets right through the hoop, lays that up and in.
You just don't know what she's going to do. I mean, she's so crafty with her shot decisions.
Howard right through the hoop, high out the window.
She's slicing through that paint.
Here's Mitchell in the mid-range. Doesn't get the bounce on that one. Angsler back tapped it. It ends up with aerial powers inside. Howard off the window, the bucket, and the foul.
Likes to get into their offense. You see Jade Melvin getting that defensive assignment on Mitchell. She picked her up pretty much three-quarter court.
Boston baseline jumper falls.
Of finishing plays.
Here's Paul, guarded by Citron. Hanging, fading, kicks off the glass. My goodness.
Scorer for sure.
Austin, big steps to the hoop, does not go. Powers pushing here for the Fever. Stops on a dime, pull up Jay, gets the bounce.
Matching the advantage with Mitchell guarding her.
11-0 run right now for Washington. Boston got that baseline, misses, gets her own, and finishes. Here's Donkus through this one, rattles home. Austin got that rebound. Here's Powers. Lost the handle, gets it back, gets right to the hoop, and she drops it home.
That's her wheelhouse. She loves to set that up for a midi.
Here's Hull working off Boston. Mid-range jumper. That went hard on the back iron and dropped in. Sims is also back for the Fever. Here's Petty in the corner. He knocks it down.
Jay Petty also spent some time here by the rookie all-star, Sonia Citron.
Howard quickly back to the right side, back at 34.
Jade Melvin was wide open on that slip cut.
Lob inside to Dolson, disrupted by Hull, both to the ground.
Dolson had to stay home because she had an occupied side. In terms of a cutter in her area, she stayed.
Petty 3, knocks it down again. 3 minutes to play here in the half. Sims off the cross again into the paint, lays it up and in. That was
super shifty. On the left side of the floor. Got a piece of glass for the finish there.
Boston seal inside, comes right back for the finish
for Washington.
41-38 Fever lead. 65 seconds to play in the half. Chase Petty, how about her coming off the bench? 8 on the shot clock here for Citron.
Re-screen that. And then they got the switch they want. Oh, couldn't get it in.
Tough turnover there for Washington.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, she's getting sped up down in the paint, even if they try to set her up for a straight line drive.
Mitchell off the cross, gets that to drop. Kick out. Mitchell works off Boston, pull up jumper, doesn't go. Boston fighting for the loose ball rebound, took out her own teammate in Howard. Boston inside, spins and hook shot goes.
Yeah, just a power punch.
Come in and not be afraid to give the feedback to their teammates. It's just a small step, but a crucial one as the franchise looks forward to future seasons.
Thank you, Tyler. Here's Mitchell off the takeaway, lays it up and in. The loose ball collected by Dolson as Citron brings it over half. Powers in the passing lane. No one to beat. Lays it up and in. Here's Turner. She's into the ball game. 6 on the shot clock. Boston. Inside. Drop off to Turner. Collects. Then finishes.
Emily Angsler this year with over 14,000 per game.
4 fouls called on Erie offense. She's now guarding Boston. Boston hook shot. Drops around the rim.
Maryland Lisa Brown is in the building, and Sonia Chase, who's from Baltimore. I coached her at Maryland, so a lot of Terps connection.
Found the bucket and the foul for Kelsey Mitchell.
Explosive first step by Kelsey Mitchell. Right here, putting pressure on 3 defenders for Washington. And that's what Sydney Johnson said. Right, she is a tough cover wherever she is on the floor, but when she gets ahead of steam.
Offensive foul called on Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has it stripped by Mitchell.
See if they can get back to that and connect plays and stack possessions with that level of effectiveness.
Howard's three as she knocks it down.
And a couple of triples now, 4 of them to be exact.
12 off the bench here for Powers. Inside to Austin, gets double. Powers through it.
They only have 1 point of contact there.
Sims, 8 on the shot clock, attacking, lays it up and in.
And Sims had a hold of Shakira Austin to kind of keep her at bay. With it. She's just such a solid stabilizer for Washington.
Howard, right to the hoop, lays it up and in.
Be better served, maybe 4 out, 1 in, and have him take turns with it.
Oh. Hits from 3. 4th foul on Austin. Boston down low. Double turn, drops off to Howard, who lays it up and in. Howard's off the screen, connects from 3.
It's that same spot on the floor.
Sims working off Dantas. Dantas with time and space as she connects from 3. Her second made 3 of the ball game. That's tip, deflected into the hands of Howard in transition. She lays it up and in.
She watches so much film. She understands the game, and it's good to question and get concise clarification.
Petty attacking, puts that up and in. Hull with it, 10 on the shot clock here. Kicks it to Petty for 3. And she connects from distance. Wow. Play on that end.
I love that, but the rhythm shot was in the corner with Jade Melvin. And you can feel a rhythm. It's a feel.
Johnson felt that rhythm right there.
Yes, she did.
She has this afternoon.